Good morning, Chieftain Nation. It's 2018 and TV2 is back. Today we have announcements, sports, weather, and the return of Strips My Screws. Enjoy the show for today, January 26th. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Nicholas Gutenpour.
And I'm Jasper Jones.
And we're back, baby.
Back, baby. And we still have the same great content as we had before.
We're going to get right into the announcements. Jasper's got a couple, and then I have some event recaps. Let's get right into it.
Christmas came 3 times this year. Our gift was a blood-sucking snow vampire that downed the life juice of spring break. We've used 7 of the 5 free days, and we will make up the other 2 starting Monday, March 12th. The second day has not been determined yet. I know, it's awful that we have to work on over our break, but hey, at least you have the rest of the week. Also, seniors, today is the day to pick up your local scholarships in the lecture hall. Talk to your counselors for more information.
Last Friday, Chief Logan FFA hosted its first square dance of 2018. You guessed it, I was there for the second straight year. Square dancing can be difficult when you first begin, but after a little while, you really start to get the hang of it, and it's fun. Of course, the evening included more than just square dancing. When the live band took a break, we let loose to the cha-cha slide, the electric slide, and the Macarena, which I learned for the first time. I was also very excited when I met this 89-year-old man who liked to get down as much as I do. Now, I can't end this recap without mentioning my stroke of luck. I won a cake for the second straight year in a cakewalk. Cakewalks are a traditional part of square dances. Everyone gets in this big circle, a random number is drawn, and the corresponding person to that number in the circle wins a cake. If you remember, I won a carrot cake last year. This time, I won a wonderful chocolate cake made by FFA student Emma Mole. FFA is hosting another square dance in March. You all should come out. You never know, maybe you will win a cake. This past Tuesday, Wyatt, Danny, Mr. Stone, Mr. Bainter, and I took a trip up to the State House in Columbus to take part in the Celebrate Public Education ceremony. While we were there, we were awarded with the Public Education Partners Award for the OSBA video I made in the fall. A few other schools were honored as well, including the Brecksville Broadview Heights High School Jazz Band, they were tremendous, the Huey Elementary School for Deaf Children, and my 2 good friends from the Kenston High School Media Program. The ceremony was inspiring and energizing as we reflected on all the benefits that public schools offer. It was also great to experience the State House, a historical landmark in Ohio. The State House took 20 years to build in the mid-1800s, and it is an astounding piece of architecture. If you ever have the chance to visit it, do. The State House. This is Mr. Stone's first time in the State House.
It is.
Danny, Wyatt, and Mr. Stone and I are humbled to receive this award today. We love Logan High School and public schools as a whole. We're so grateful to have our public schools and all the opportunities that they present for everybody, whether you have a disability or no matter where you live. We're very fortunate to have them. And so as a broadcasting team, it's the least we can do to make a video to show our appreciation. So thank you very much for the award, and thank you for having us up here.
Cacklemacker Park. It is a fun place to be, but many can agree it's lacking of activities. Eric Keyes agreed on this and decided to give it more. Eric Keyes is part of the Ohio Department of Natural Resources and gave Cacklemacker $13,991 through the National Works Program, plus $5,000 from the Hocking Hills Tourism Association. Now that we have the business out of the way, what can we expect? They said that we can expect a thespian stage and replace 2 drinking fountains. Finally. The stage will be 20 by 30 feet and will be behind the shelter house so they don't project too much sound to South Logan. This idea is for the stage is to bring more musical talent around Logan and to make tourism to come to more areas. I personally think is an interesting idea, as Logan is full of talented people. This could also help a lot with local talent to be seen.
In national news, Amazon plans to build a second headquarters, and this past week it released a list of the 20 cities in the mix. Columbus is one of the cities on that list. And the new headquarters is expected to be a $5 billion project, and it will provide 50,000 jobs to whichever city it will be constructed in. Do you think Columbus is an ideal location? It will be interesting to find out where Amazon chooses.
Now here's your weather with Emma Gabriel.
Hello Logan High School, it's weather time, so let's drop right into our 5-day forecast. Today, it's sunny with a high of 54, a low of 38, and a slight chance of rain. Tomorrow, with an 80% chance of rain, the high will be 50 and the low 44. Sunday, the high will be 46 with the low of 27, along with a 60% chance of rain. Monday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 34, low of 21, and a slight chance of rain. And to wrap up this week's weather, Tuesday we'll have some clouds with a high of 32, a low of 24. That's all I have today, so this is Emma Gabriel, TV2 Weather.
Do you really want to know what strips my screws? Let's find out.
You know what really strips my screws? Well, I made a list too. Jasper has a bit and I don't. Yeah, I go out of the classroom every 9th period, all period, to get 30 seconds of a clip. Sure, I get help with the camera and the microphone, but it's dumb. And Jasper's beard. Why does he get to have a beard that's luscious and looks like a cat's growing on his face? All I can do is glue a little bit of dog hair to my face. That looks dumb. And why do Jasper's screws get stripped every week? Just get a new drill. You're dumb. And why does Jasper get to make animations on the show, but I don't? Sure, I don't know how to do it. I don't have the stuff to do it, but I can have it. That's dumb. I just need to get that off my chest. Thank you.
You know what really strips my screws? When someone else takes my bit. That's dumb. Thank you. I'm going back underneath the desk.
It's quite the season of sports. Here is Danny Green and Brittany Polly with your weekly update.
Hello everybody, I'm Danielle Green.
And I'm Brittany Polly. Welcome to your Chieftain Sports.
We've got a lot of sports to cover, Brittany, but first let me just say that the sports desk looks about the same as the news desk. Let's get into it. The boys basketball game Saturday night against Mount Vernon was off to a quick start with Caden Landis scoring the first 2 points of the night. Chiefs took the lead with Bo Myers sinking 2 3-pointers in a row, starting the second quarter and taking the lead. During the third quarter, the Jackets came back to tie the Chiefs at 50. But during the start of the fourth quarter, with 30 seconds left in the game, Bo shot 2 foul shots to tie the game at 58, but it wasn't enough to win it. The boys lost their first game of the season, 58-60. Coming back from this game, the boys made quite the turnaround Tuesday night when they traveled up to Dublin Jerome to take on the Celtics. The Chiefs were off to a fast-paced start, pulling a 5-point lead in the first quarter. The boys ended the second quarter with a pull-up jumper by Caleb Bell, ending the half 23-30. At the end of the third quarter, the boys were unstoppable, with Bo Myers and Caden Landis sinking threes, and Caleb shooting another 2 points back-to-back, ending the quarter on fire for 34-47 Chiefs. Kobe Bell goes into the fourth quarter with some good drives, and with only 2 points and 40 seconds separating the boys from securing their victory, Bo Myers goes in for the basket and shoots another 2 foul shots, winning the game at 51-57. Top scorers were Caden Landis with 21 points and Bo Myers with 14.
I'm here with the 2 top scorers of the game, Caden Landis and Bo. Caden had 21, Bo had 14. Now, guys, you had a loss on Saturday. What was the mentality in the locker room coming into this?
I'll go. We were very focused. from the day after the game on Sunday, we went and watched film, and we went and watched film as a team. So then the next day in practice, we came in focused and ready to play.
Yeah. Now, Bo, when was the real turning point of the game? When did you guys really know that you had control and you were going to win the game?
Well, we were up 10 at one point, but we just let them back in it, and then we ended up finishing at the end. That's all I have.
All right, thanks, guys.
The girls bowling team played Circleville last Friday, where the girls knocked down 1046 pins, winning the game. The girls and boys bowling team also bowled Sunday when they traveled up to Columbus to play in the tournament, with the girls placing 8th and the boys placing 3rd. The boys have a match versus Wilson this Friday, so good luck to everyone. One of our very own TV2 members, Kaylee McCune, scored a 528, giving her the highest score out of her team, so congratulations.
On Wednesday night, the girls basketball team hosted the Zanesville Lady Devils. The girls came out of this game with a victory of 59-37. This is the team's 3rd consecutive win, and it turned out to be a big game for the girls. Logan forced Zanesville into 32 turnovers in the game, making it a new season best for them. 36 of their points were scored by 2 freshmen, Peyton Lunsford and Mariah Davis. Davis was on fire Wednesday night, making the shot to tie the game and then securing Logan's victory with 7-point flurry. The girls will play their next game this Saturday versus Olentangy. Good luck.
The wrestling team took on Central Crossing, placing 11th. Logan had 6 wrestlers placed in the top 8. Colin Duke, 6th. Thomas Reynolds, 6th. Carter Frazier, 2nd. Jeffrey Molinak, 6th. Chase Hall and Brady Guerin, 2nd. Good job, everyone.
That's all the sports we have for you this week, Chieftain Nation. I'm Danielle Green.
And I'm Brittany Polly.
And we'll see you next week.
Homework for tomorrow's Chapter 4 key terms. Turn your Chapter 4 key terms in, please.
Well, Jasper, that's all the time we have for today.
I agree. We'll see you all next week. I'm Jasper Jones.
And I'm Nicholas Kudapour.
From TV2,
The Deuce.
What do I do with my hands?
Oh, luscious cats growing on my face.
Should I get a chinchilla?
I'll take a pancreas with that salad. Good job.
I saw you went to ooh, I've got an itchy. The Deuce. Mr. Stone.
That was a good.
Mr. Stone, Mr. Stone, Mr. Stone, Mr. Stone, Mr. Stone, Mr. Stone.